I just want to say that nothing I say in this video is facts. Everything is 100% opinionated. Nothing is factual. 100% my opinion. I am not here to slander Addison Rae. I am not here to change anybody's mind about her or change your mind about her character. I'm simply here to state my opinion about how her fans have been acting. I am not here to change your mind about Addison Rae. I am not slandering Addison Rae. Nothing I say is facts. I don't even know what I'm talking about. If I say that she is racist 100 times over, it is just my opinion. It is not a fact at all. I have no clue what I'm talking about. I just put it right on my ass. I promise you. I am not presenting this as facts, okay? It comes off that way, but I'm not going to keep saying allegedly, but this whole video is alleged. This whole thing is allegedly. Everything's alleged. Everything is alleged. Enjoy the video. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be going on a rant about Addison Rae. If you haven't already read the title and saw the thumbnail, I'm sure you know that. But yeah, I'm just going to be going on a mini rant. My videos have not been that long and I honestly feel so bad because that's my thing. Like, I love a long video and I have not been posting any long videos, but after this one, be expecting some more like 50-minute, like hour, 45-minute ones. I know, like 18-20 minutes, like what is that? It's playtime. It's just the beginning of the video for me anyway. So today I want to go on a rant about Addison Rae because I feel like she has just been getting shoved down our throats, and I blame Troye Sivan and Charlie XCX, but that is not why I'm here to talk about her. It is, but it isn't. I will get around to that, but that's not why I'm here. I saw a tweet on Twitter and it was a post saying that whoever didn't support Addison Rae, if you don't support Addison Rae, you just hate fun. If you don't support Addison Rae, you're boring. You just suck. You hate women. You know how people be when they're trying to defend somebody from something horrible they done did. That's how people sound when they be talking about Addison Rae. Because why would I, as a black woman, be okay with a woman who said Black Lives Matter as a cult? And let's talk about that for a second, because people love bringing this up, right? People like me, we love bringing this up when we're talking about Addison. We love talking about how racist she is, and we always bring up this specific time. So let me give some context. If you weren't around during that time, you wouldn't know this, but Addison Rae was called out back then when they were calling people out for like quite literally almost anything, but rightfully so, you know what I mean? But they were calling people out for anything, and she was victim to that. She fell victim to getting called out for something that she had reposted, and the repost said that Black Lives Matter is a cult. It was a video, it was a black woman. Girl, you are lost. You are lost, sister. I will come and save you. I will come and save you. Where are you? Actually, say where you at, fucking Trumpy. Anyway, it was a video, this girl saying Black Lives Matter a cult. Okay, wasn't Addison. No, but did she repost it? Sure did. She sure did repost it. Like I said, people like me love bringing this up when we say that she's racist. Her fans, on the other hand, love saying that it was a repost, and she didn't say that herself. It didn't come out of her mouth. It came out the black woman's mouth. Let me tell you something, sweetheart. I promise you, it's not that easy to repost something. If you repost something back then on Twitter anyway, it's easier to accidentally repost something now. But back then, when Twitter was just Twitter, not X, no updates, just Twitter, it's not that easy to repost something. You have to intentionally do that. You intentionally have to hit repost. So she watched that video, she agreed with what the girl was saying, and she reposted it.
Danae is good, and Black Lives Matter is a cult. Oh, I'm rolling on through here today, baby. All lives matter, not just black lives. All lives matter, not just black lives. And Christians, because I'm sick of it. Very sick of it. So I'm not passing judgment on either case right now, because I don't know all the facts. This stuff just happened. But I will say, a lot of black murders are not done by cops. They done by black people. They are done by black people. They are not done by cops. All this hatred.
She is an evil bitch. I'm sorry, y'all. Like, I know y'all trying to push this whole like sweet, innocent, like just a country girl from the South, and oh my gosh, she's like Britney. She's nothing like Britney. She ain't nothing like Britney, okay? She's making y'all fall for that because of how she's been acting in the whole like, oh my god, like the lost in your eyes, like look, y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna post that freaking video. She's forcing the innocent nice girl act because of her past. She has ruined it with black people, most of us anyway. I mean, I'm not supporting no Addison Rae, and I'm sure nobody is listening to her for real except white gays and white people. If I wanted to hear horrible instrumental music, I would go on SoundCloud and listen. I don't need to listen to Addison Rae to hear horrible instrumental music. Diet Pepsi was okay though. I'm not a hater. I can give credit where it's due. I like the song. Would I have listened to it if it was by anyone else? Yes, but Addison Rae, I'm not supporting that. I cannot support somebody who obviously does not support me. I do not care about that freaking apology that she had. Oh, who takes me? Anyway, I do not care about that freaking apology. Y'all want to hear it? Let me read it to y'all actually. So this is a People's article. So it says Addison Rae returns to social media, apologizes for a resurfaced anti-Black Lives Matter video. That's what she said. Because of my privilege, I didn't understand and wasn't educated enough on the social injustices facing the Black community. She said more than that, but that's the part they quoted because that's the only part that mattered. Everything else was gibberish. Did she just say she didn't understand the social injustices that was against Black people? How old are we? How old was she here? No younger than 17. No younger than 17. I think she was like 18, 19, honestly, but that might be pushing it. Actually, she was like 14, 15 years old, and she got called out for it when she was like 17, 18. But still, it still doesn't excuse what she reposted. I was not reposting things like this at 14, 15. Not anything political, honestly. So either way it goes, I've been knowing about racism since I was five. Yeah, I watched the Ruby Bridges story when I was like 5, and honestly I feel like that was my first actual time seeing racism like take place. You know what I'm saying? Like they had the little black girl in the coffins. They didn't want her going to the school. She thought that they were poisoning her lunch, like little stuff like that actually like terrified me as a kid. Just a little fun fact about me, that movie scared the stuff out of me when I was little, because I don't know if it's because I could see myself in her shoes or what, but it was just so violent. Like I hated the scenes with the white people like spitting at her or like cussing and throwing like I hated those scenes. Hated them. Unrelated to the video, but I love the Ruby Bridges story. I watch it now that I'm an adult, but when I was a kid I dreaded Black History Month because I don't know, like it just made me so sad, and I would literally go home and have nightmares. I'm off topic, but yeah, I've been knowing about racism. How does she not? And she's older than me. Like she's older than me currently. How do you not know? How do you not know? Like I also live in a red state, so it can't be like it's a red state. Like she lived in Louisiana. I do not care, bro. Like you telling me that she ain't never went to a history class? She's never been a social studies. She's never done any of that ever. Girl, miss me with that bullshit. You knew exactly what was going on. Please stop it. You just got caught up. Like I would much rather a TikToker be honest, or somebody be honest about their racism. Like I don't even know, because people never own up to that. Like they're never, outwardly, like it's always like some coward stuff going on. Like if you're gonna be racist with your freaking chest, Addison. Like don't be all, oh my god, I was uneducated. You are in high school. You've never been to a social studies class? You've never been in history? Girl, please get up out my face with that. That was the most PR apology I've ever read in my life. And not that it would matter either way, because girl, the damage is done. Like you reposted what you reposted. I won't even say you said what you said, because people love saying, oh, she didn't say that. It wasn't her mouth. It didn't come out of her mouth. It was the other girl. Like it was a Black girl who said it. So she just agreed with it. She agreed with it. That's the problem. She agreed with it. Are you slow? Like her fans are actually delusional. Like, they be like, oh, she's not racist. Actually, she's not racist. Actually she is. Like, we can feel it. Like, I hate when I can just tell that somebody's just not genuine. She just do not like black people. That's all it is, boo. I hate when people be like, oh, I got black friends, as an argument. Like, and it makes sense. Like, she's a whole Republican. She is a whole Republican. And please do not bring up who she endorsed, because I'm sick of seeing that too. Don't care about who she endorsed. Let's talk about who she shook hands with and who she said she was a fan of. Also, for them people in that comment section talking about if you see him out in public, you're going to say hi, you're going to shake his hand. Why do you think that? Like, what's going to happen after I say hi and shake his hand? He gonna give me some money? He gonna take me to his mansion and let me pick something else to take home? No? Then okay. Like, where do I benefit from saying hi to Donald Trump? Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Literally nothing. Like, she did that because, like I said, like she said, she's a fan. She's a big fan. Oh my god, she loves Donald Trump. Who says that? Who says that besides a racist white woman? And I do not care about the politics and all that, honestly. Like, please do not bring that to my comments. Like, please. Well, honestly, it's probably too late. I cannot talk about racism and not have politics in my comments, so I'll take it back. I feel like I'm gonna have to keep explaining things like I'm speaking to a 5-year-old, because I know someone is going to try and attempt to be dense to what I'm saying. Obviously, I just brought up politics, Republican, stuff like that, so you can speak about it, but do not start campaigning in my comments. You will be blocked. No, that not every Trump supporter is racist, but let's just call a spade and let's quit sugarcoating stuff. If somebody's a Republican, it's only like a 10% chance that they're not racist. I don't care what nobody say. Addison, she's never gonna be it for me. She's never gonna be it for me. I don't care how much Diet Pepsi she drank. I don't care how much she try to copy Britney's style down. Baby, you will never, ever be able to replicate what Britney has done. I don't care how many times you read that book upside down. I don't care how many times you steal her outfit so blatantly too. And I don't care how many times you do that wide face she do. I don't care. And I don't care about them both being from Louisiana. Like, y'all keep trying to compare this girl to Britney, and y'all keep trying to make her like a mini Britney, and it's just not it. Like, she don't even have the hit song. She don't have the dance moves. She's not. It's not working out. It's not working out. And I don't care. Like, y'all gonna be like, she more successful than you, blah, blah, blah. Shut the fuck up. I'm over here talking about racism, how white people are racist, and I promise you, it's gonna be that one person in the comments just defending the stuff out of this. Just defending the stuff out of this. And y'all probably like, girl, that's all she did. She reposted a video and you going in on her like this? No. What about the time she was on live and she whispered in her friend Keo ear, and she's like, say the N-word. And her fans love to say, she said, did you say the N-word? I will play that clip and put it right here.
Keo finally is going with other TikTok. Yeah, no, they found me on the streets. No!
That girl did not say did you at no point in time. Please, right now, if you made it this far to the video, please let me know the timestamp that she says did you, and I will shut up about it for the rest of my life. But if not, I will continue to use this here moment as proof that Addison Rae is racist. Like, if I was homophobic, right? Okay, I'm homophobic. I hate gay people. I want them all to go to hell as soon as their bodies turn cold. And then 3 years later, I get famous and I blow up, and now all of a sudden I just love all the gays and I love all the pronouns and the sexualities ever. Aren't y'all gonna look at me crazy? Aren't y'all going to bring up what I was saying? Like, I don't care. I'm always going to bring up the fact that she was a weird girl. She's a weird girl. Like, why are you telling your friend to say the N-word on live? And then like I said, her fans are actually delusional, but they keep saying she said, did you say the N-word? Why would she say, did you say the N-word? And then he's like, no. She's like, oh, I'm just kidding. And she changed the subject. Even if she did say, did you say the N-word? She's sitting right there and she knows that he didn't say that. So why was she jokingly, like, what is so funny about nigga to y'all? If you are a white person watching this, what is so funny about nigga to y'all? What is it about nigga? Like, I say it all the time, and I mean, it's just a word to me, but when they say it, it's like, what? But for real, I be like, why do you feel the need to say it? Like, I grew up saying it. It was a word. that was used against us, and now it's used amongst us. But y'all say it and y'all get caught out online for it. You wanna know why? Because it's not for you. It's not for you. It's not for you. And honestly, I think white people want to say nigga so bad because it's like the one thing that they can't do. It's like they can do anything in the world. They can say anything they want. They got all these privileges, but you telling them no, you can't have this one word. You cannot say this one word. And they're like, oh really? Bet. It's kind of just like a power thing. Like they just want to use it. I guess I just answered my own question. But if you have a different opinion on why white people want to say it so much, be free to let me know. But I genuinely think it's a power thing. If nobody cared, then they wouldn't even want to say it as bad, I feel like. Because what context are you using that in? You calling your white friends that? You're calling your black friends that? My mama's sketching a stray, but my mama kill me with this. She be like, anybody can be a nigga. A nigga just mean ignorant. I'd be like, mama, please. Like, not today, for real. Like, I'm so opinionated, even with my mama. Like, if I do not agree, I do not agree. Like, mama, please. Like, not today. That's literally what I tell her. Like, girl, no. She'd be like, look it up in the dictionary. I used to look it up in the dictionary. Okay, mama. Okay, mama, it's okay. But yeah, like she really thought that was just so hilarious. Like, what is so funny about nigga? Like I said, like nigga, this, that. Can you give a nigga a pencil?
That, you know, nigga this, nigga please, nigga, you know, can you lend a nigga a pencil?
I was joking there, but seriously though, like I don't know why y'all find it like so hee hee ha ha funny to say nigga, or y'all want to say it so bad. Like, I promise y'all, it's not that fun. Just word. I don't know. Like, actually, I do know. Y'all just support anything. Somebody make a song about some Diet Pepsi and here y'all go. Like, the song is not even that good. And neither is that freaking Ocean song for y'all to be going. It's hard for Addison Rae. Addison Rae, the TikToker. Like, I've been seeing so many videos, like, the yassification of Addison Rae. Why do y'all want another racist white person in the industry so bad? We have enough. There's so many non-racist white girls who I'm sure sing, dance, and look better than her, but they just don't have the opportunity. Go find them. Go find them and make them pop stars. Why y'all want to make the people with the obviously racist backgrounds popular? Like, why? Honestly, y'all just be looking for the next it girl, and it's honestly just annoying. Like, it's freaking Stan Twitter. Like, they need somebody to look up to new every 6 months, so they done dragged Addison Rae out the TikTok garbage, and they're like, all right, this one's pretty at least, and she make music unlike the others, so we gonna try her. But that music, trash. Try again, boo. You gotta do a little bit more than that to make me forget you was racist, okay? And should I say allegedly, y'all? Can I get sued for calling her? Like, I don't give a fuck. I mean, it's a whole People's article. This shit just makes me mad because people genuinely be in the comments acting confused as to why people don't like Addison Rae. She's racist. She has a racist past. Like, is that not enough? Is that not enough? And that's why I brought up like homophobia and stuff like that, because I truly do not believe your political views or your personal view or beliefs like that. I don't believe they just go away. I feel like this was very poorly executed and very poorly said. All I meant by this and the homophobia thing, it's like when someone be like, oh yeah, like I love gay people, like I understand them now, I don't hate gay people anymore, like they're not homophobic anymore. But the first time they get into an argument with a gay person, they're calling them like, and I'm just like, yikes, like that's horrible. It's the same thing as like a white person being like, oh, I don't hate black people, and the first time you get into an argument with them, they're calling you a nigga. Like, that's literally all I meant. It's kind of like, I don't feel like that ever fully goes away. Things as big as homophobia and racism, that's the comparison. You're probably like, girl, word, I was trying to say that. And just to be even more clear, because I do not want anything that I'm saying about homophobia to come off as homophobic, but that is who is defending her at this point, is white gays, and they are defending her all in the name of having a new pop queen to praise. And I just hate that. I just need them to think about the fact that if she was homophobic, would you have the same energy? If she had a homophobic past and she said these horrible things, would you accept her with open arms? as you are now when she has talked bad about black people. Like, okay, you don't care, like, you're gay, you're white, like, that's not your problem. Her speaking on black people does not affect you at all. But when you're defending her, just keep in mind that if the roles were reversed and she did say some homophobic stuff, y'all probably would not even be on her like this. Y'all would not be defending her as much as y'all are when she gets called out for being racist. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why I keep using the example of homophobia, because of who is defending her and because of who she is targeting. Now she's targeting the gay audience. That's who her audience is right now. Like, I'm not the target demographic, I don't think, or you might not think that, but it's still like, I'm still going to speak on it. And like I said, when you're defending her, just keep that in mind. Like, would you be defending her this hard if she has said some homophobic stuff? And this is only for like gay people. Like, if you heard her say some crazy homophobic stuff, and just because she grew up 3 years, not even a whole decade, like 3 years later, just because she apologized for that, are you going to side-eye her, or are you going to just accept it and get over it just because she made a good song about Diet Pepsi? People do evolve, people change, they change their minds, they change themselves, whatever. I understand that. People do grow. She was a teenager. Okay, all right. But my question to her is, would her views have changed had she not become famous? It's just damage control, genuinely. It feels like damage control. Like, okay, she endorsed this and this person, and she didn't endorse, the other party, whatever. Okay, did she not still say Black Lives Matter was a code? Do she not still joke about saying the N-word? Like, why is that not enough for me? I'm gonna speak for myself. I ain't gonna speak for everybody else, but why is that not enough for me to not like Addison? I feel like that's enough. I don't think I need multiple reasons, multiple this and that. I don't even think it has to be extreme. Y'all have got to stop gaslighting black women and black people into feeling bad or guilt tripping them or being like, you need to move on. Why do I gotta be the bigger person? Why do I have to move on from this? Like, not that it just sits in my mind and I'm thinking about it every day and stuff like that. Like, no, it's not weighing on my heart. It's not an everyday thought. Like, no, I honestly am only talking about this right now because of the Twitter post I just seen. I just find that really crazy that people can say, like, you need to get over it, you need to forget about it, like, just shut up, it happened when she was a teenager. I was not that dumb as a teenager. And just to be clear, she is older than me, and I was around on TikTok when all of this was happening, so I was also a teenager. I was not dumb enough to make comments like this, and we are two different races. She probably experienced less than I have, and she just didn't care because of her privilege. I wish she would have said she didn't care because of her privilege and not she didn't know, because I'm like 100% sure she knew exactly what was going on, which is why she reposted that video in the first place. Saying you didn't know about the social injustices, yet you are reposting videos about how Black Lives Matter is a cult. You have to know something about the social injustices facing black people. So I feel like that was just bullshit, and she literally just pulled that right out of her front ass, and it was kind of dumb of her to say, well, her PR team to say, because I don't think she wrote that at all. I'm literally clarifying everything just so I can timestamp stuff when people try to argue with me. But I know there's going to be that one person who's like, oh, you haven't changed anything since you were a teenager. You don't have different opinions from when you were a teenager. Like, yeah, I have different opinions about broad things like food, clothes, trends, hair, things like that. Me politically, no. Black Lives Matter has never crossed my mind as a cult, and I have never spoke about politics at my ripe age of 13, 14 either. So she had to know something. She had to know something that was going on. So that's why I just feel like she just simply did not care because of her privilege. And I would rather her say that instead of, I didn't know about the social injustices, because let's be real, you did. So if me and other black people don't want to accept her rebrand like y'all have, or like white people have, then that should be fine. Like, we should not be getting called jealous and haters because we don't support someone who once upon a time did not support us as whether her views have changed or not. We don't have to just accept that and go with the flow. Like, no. And whether y'all want to believe it or not, black people and black girls, my age, other ages, like, we indulge and we engage in pop culture. So we are going to see white people. We're going to see Addison Rae's. We're going to see people like her. So I'm also sick of seeing an argument that no one outside of white gays pay attention to her in any way. Like, whether that be true or not, they are not the only. There are black people, even if it's a small group, who do pay attention to her. So to the black girls who are watching this and you feel gaslit because people's like, you shouldn't care anyway, you need to go back to the shade room. You should be listening to Nikki. Like, that's literally how they be on freaking Twitter. And I know Twitter is just freaking racist overall, but I'm just saying though, y'all, like, y'all have got to understand where I'm coming from. Like, she didn't care about what she was saying about black people at this point. So when we speak on things like, oh, I'm not supporting Addison because of this, and that, y'all cannot bring up the fact that she was a teenager when all this happened, because we were also teenagers. Like, I'm not looking at this with, well, I am, but I'm not looking at this with 20-year-old eyes or 21-year-old eyes. Like, I am speaking from when I knew Addison, the fact that I haven't supported her since then, and the fact that I'm not going to support her now. Like, I'm not changing the way I look at Addison simply because she is rebranding herself. I don't really care how many rebrands she goes through. She still had that phase in her life. And if black people and the people who are engaging in pop culture just simply don't want to accept her or accept the fact that she did this, we don't have to. So if you black and you be, getting into people on Twitter about stuff like this, or they be like, nobody even pays attention to her or whatever the fact, like, people will be like, I can't believe y'all let Addison Rae get away with this. And they'll be like, oh my gosh, like, who even listens to her? Like, obviously the person who made the post, obviously the person, the people who are streaming her. Like, it's okay to remind people of people's horrible past. And I honestly believe that, like, it's okay to remind people of celebrities' horrible past if it's something as big as racism, homophobia, sexual assault, things like that. If it's horrible and big like that, now I'm not talking about some catty stuff, or if they were catty before, like, no, please do not bring that up and they were a teenager. But their political views, I really feel like, okay, if somebody wants to bring that up, that's fine, honestly. But yeah, Addison, she just did not care about what she was saying, and that's due to her privilege. Like, she really did not care. She did not care about any of that because of her privilege. Like, she did not care about getting canceled. Obviously, she already knew, like, I'm white, I'm pretty, I'll be back on top soon. Which she is. Y'all trying to make her this cunt camp thing. Girl, I just seen some pictures of her at the gas station, and she had on this red striped jacket. No, she had on a red striped dress with a baseball cap on. And they talking about some cunt. If I showed y'all these pictures, y'all would be like, what the fuck? Like, white women get away with anything. It's so unfair. It's so unfair. Like, yes, I am angry. Bitter black woman. Like, y'all love using that. You just a bitter black woman. Like, yeah, maybe I am. Like, I'm so sick of people acting like we just supposed to be okay with people disrespecting our community. Like, no, fuck a Addison. Yeah, this was a fun rant. I love ranting. What else I got to say? Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to say. I blame freaking Charlie XCX and Troy Sivivian, whatever his name is. I don't like neither one of them either. Troy and freaking Charlie are just giving her a bigger platform. Ever since she screamed in that freaking booth, people been acting like she's just some great pop icon. Like, no, baby. My edges look good for 3 a.m. I ain't gonna lie. Get y'all some of that edge control. Get y'all some of this. Yeah, see how I'm rubbing my edges? Yeah, not going nowhere. Back to Troy and Charlie, I really feel like, I'm talking about Charlie XCS, not Charlie D'Amelio, but back to Troy and Charlie, I really feel like they brought her that gay audience to give her that extra push, and that's who she is catering to now. She's really catering to the gay audience, and that's why she's going with the whole Britney thing, because y'all know Britney was, gay pop icon. I don't know why I put them in that order, but yeah, like, she knows what's working for her. Like, she's going to keep on with the whole, see, I love everyone, I love positivity, I love love, blah, blah, blah. Y'all are gonna fall for it. She's gonna put out a good song, and y'all are going to call her the next pop queen and all that, and none of what I even just said will even matter. But honestly, all I want from y'all to take from this video is stop trying to make people my color. Stop trying to make black people feel bad for not supporting people like Addison Rae simply because what they did was like old or not that big a deal, because it's honestly not your place to say that. I hope you all have a great night, day. It's 4:46 for me, but depending on what time y'all see this, I hope y'all have a good day, have a good night, and I will see you all on the next video. Bye.
Have a great night.